All right, thank you so much for all for joining me in this lecture, and this lecture is going to be very important, and we are continuing the series regarding mathematical reasoning. As you all know that we have done a lot of things regarding mathematical reasoning, and this is the most important and very high scoring subject which we have started a few days back. So we have already covered the basics and advanced level of the number series, then we did letter series and coding decoding as well. And the basic regarding mathematical reasoning I have already taught you. Now in this video lecture, what we are going to do, I am just making this video for giving you the brief description of that, and after that we shall be continuing regarding the different questions of this topic. I must tell you, this is a very easy and very high scoring chapter, and this is going to be regarding blood relationships. And to this we shall solve the basics, and after that we shall see some advanced questions. So here I am going to tell you what shall be the structure of this particular chapter. First of all, I shall tell you what kind of questions can be asked to you in from the chapter of blood relationship, and after that I shall tell you what should be your strategy for making the complete relationship maps, so that you can easily find the relationship between the different persons given in the question. So first of all, we shall read the complete statement of the question, and after that the most important thing is the strategy or the shortcut way of how you can solve this kind of question very easily without any kind of a mistake. Okay, so some people use the word shortcut, but I never use it. I always use the word strategy. If you follow the strategy, then you can make any kind of a question right. Okay, so what is the strategy behind blood relationship questions? The only strategy which I follow, I have never made any kind of mistake in solving any questions regarding blood relationship, whether this has been asked in any examination. So the topic of a blood relationship is usually asked in any government exam, okay, wherever the mathematical reasoning is the portion of the syllabus. So whether you are appearing for the NET exam, or you are appearing for JRF, then IBPS, then SSC or UPSC or any other government examination, in the mathematical reasoning syllabus, the blood relationship chapter is always there. So now I hope you would have got the idea of how we are going to do all these things. First of all, there shall be some basic concepts, and I shall tell you how the relationship map is built. Just on the basis of that relationship map, you can solve any kind of questions. So just enjoy this lecture, see this video completely, try to understand that, and any kind of a query you can directly message us. So just enjoy this lecture. All right, so now I believe that you would be able to see this screen regarding the topic of blood relations. I have already given you the description and structure for this specific chapter. I have told you that first of all, I shall clear your concepts regarding blood relation, how to make the relationship map, and this is all the strategy regarding solving the questions regarding blood relations. So you must be able to make the complete relationship map, and in this video lecture I am going to explain so many questions so that you become aware of how the procedure for making a relationship map happens to be. So now I'm just going to share one by one all the questions, and I shall in detail show you how the procedure goes on and how you can easily make the combination, and how you can easily decipher from the given statement the number of a relationship between different parties. I know by merely saying the relationship map you would not be able to understand what I wish to teach you. One by one, when we shall be solving the question, then all your concepts shall be cleared. So now just see this this question. Okay, so first of all I am going to tell you how shall be the equation or the structure of the question. Okay, so this is somewhat the structure of the question. Okay, so first of all, what shall happen? So two parties shall be given to you in the very beginning of the question, like introducing a woman. Shashank said. So here are two parties. The first party is a woman, and the second party is Shashank. The Shashank is the party who is saying something about whom he is saying about that women. Okay, so first of all, there shall be two parties. You shall start your question from finding the first two parties. Okay, that should be your proper strategy. Then a statement shall be given to you. Okay, what kind of statement is this? Like Shashank is saying she, he is referring to women. Okay, Shashank is saying she is the mother. First relationship, second relationship. So she is the mother of the only daughter of my son. So only daughter of my son. Here the word my has been used for Shashank himself. Okay, so now I'm just telling you the structure of the equation and nothing else. Okay, I'm not going to solve it right now. We shall be making the relationship map of this question only, then you shall be able to understand this question further. So as far as the structure is concerned, first of all, two parties shall be given to you. After that, a statement of a relationship shall be given to you, and finally this statement shall be followed by the actual question, and this question asks you regarding how the relationship between two parties exist. Like in this question, this has been asked that how that woman is related to Shashank. Okay, so now just going to tell you how to build up the relationship map. So first of all, what your strategy should be, you would have already gone through from the questions of a number series and letter series as well. Okay, and coding decoding as well. In those lecture, I have completely explained you how you can elaborate or how you can write the equations in the way so that making conclusions from these statements become very easy for you. In the same way, in this chapter, this is blood relation. In this chapter, I shall tell you how the relationship maps are built upon, and how you can make the conclusion of different relationships on the basis of the given statements. So now, first of all, what your strategy should be, you should write, you should just see the equation, just to keep this equation in mind. And first of all, try to find which are the two parties given in the question. The first party is that women, and the second party is Shashank. And secondly, you must know who is saying. Okay, so here Shashank is the party who is saying. Okay, so Shashank is the party who is saying. So whoever is saying something, you shall write his name on the left hand side. Like I am writing the name of the Shashank on the left hand side. So I have written it about Shashank. Shashank I have written so on the left hand side. And the second party about whom something is being told, you have to write its name on the right hand side. Okay, so this is the party, this is women. Okay, so Shashank is telling something regarding women, so that's why I have written the name of the women on the right hand side. So this is how you should begin with solving these kind of questions. So now what to do? Remember, there are only two kinds of a relationship. Okay, the first are higher status relationship, and the second one are lower status relationship. Which are higher status relationship? These are those relationship like father, grandfather, mother, these kind of things, which are having the higher status than the current party. Okay, and what are the lower status relationship? These are those relationship which are having lower status in a relation to the party given, like son-in-law, daughter-in-law. Okay, these kind of persons should be having the lower status of a relationship. So now how you should draw the relationship map? You have to write all the parties of the higher status at the above level than the given party, and you have to write the lower status level relationship below the given parties. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. Okay, by merely listening to my lines would not make anything clear to you. Now I'm just going to make how the things happens. So Shashank is saying something regarding the women, and what is he saying? He says that she is the mother. So first of all, this lady is mother of someone. So this is mother of someone. I am writing that this lady is also mother of someone. Okay. So mother of only daughter, mother of only daughter of my son. So here Shashank is referring to his son. So Shashank's son is having the lower status of a relationship than Shashank. That's why we shall write just below the Shashank about his son. So here we are writing his son. Okay. So we have written here about Shashank's son. So his Shashank is saying she is the mother of the only daughter of my son. Okay. So Shashank is telling about the daughter of his son. So son's daughter is also having the lower level relationship than the son. That's why I'm writing here. I am not having the space below that. That's why I'm writing here. So he is referring to the daughter of his son. So we have written here the daughter of his son. Okay. So this lady is the mother of that daughter. Okay. So this is the father. This man is the father of this lady. Suppose this lady is named A, and this woman is the mother of this lady. That means that they, both these parties, like this and this, the son of Shashank and that woman, should be having the relationship of a husband and wife. Husband and wife. Okay. So that means if this man is the son of Shashank, then ultimately this means that this woman should be daughter-in-law for Shashank. Okay, so this is how the relationship maps are built upon. So this is known as a relationship map, in which by just making the curves and making the rays, you can easily find what kind of the relationship could be concluded from the below given figure. Okay. So this woman should be the daughter-in-law for the Shashank, and that should be a right answer. So daughter-in-law has been given at the option D. So this is why we shall select it as our possible answer. So I hope you would have got my way of solving the questions from the blood relationship chapter. Okay. So my way is very simple. I always prefer to build relationship maps. Okay. And this is the very easy strategy. Maybe you think that that can be time consuming, but it's not the case. Why? Because I am just here to explain you everything. This is why this has taken 1 or 2 minutes, I think. Otherwise, when you have practiced it more and more, it shall take not more than 20 to 30 seconds for building the relationship map, and you can easily find. And let me tell you one thing. Even without watching in looking at all the options, you can answer this question. You will not need any kind of options to be given. Okay. If you built up the relationship map, easily you can find what relationship can be drawn upon and can be concluded upon. So now it's not the first one. We have a number of questions which I am going to explain you right now. So this is going to be the second one, and this is also somewhat similar like the previous one, or maybe that can be the difficult one. We see what is there, what there has been asked. So two parties that are there. So first one is introducing Akhtar. Joya said. Joya is saying something. So she is the second party and Akhtar is the first party. After that, here is one statement. The statement is he is the only son of my mother's mother. So Zoya is saying about Akhtar that Akhtar is the only son of my mother's mother. So both kind of relationships are there. And after that, there is the following line which is asking, how is it Joya related to Akhtar? Okay, so this question has been asked to you in this way. So just going to solve this question by building up the relationship map, and I'm going to tell you how that can be built upon very easily. So first of all, look at the question very carefully. So the question is saying, introducing Akhtar. Joya said. Joya is the saying party. Okay. So that's why we shall write here the name of Joya. So Joya I have written here. So this is the first, so this is the party who is saying something. and you have to write this party on the left hand side. Okay, she is talking or she is saying something regarding Akhtar, so you have to write the name of the Akhtar on the right hand side, just adjacent to Joya. Okay, we have written it. Okay, so Joya is saying that he is the only son, Akhtar is the only son of my mother's mother. So Joya's mother's mother. So mother is mother, status of mother is the higher level status. Okay, so Joya's mother's, I'm writing here, Joya's mother. Okay, again it's saying that mother's mother, so mother of mother. So again you have to write here uh, one more higher level of or higher status relationship. So Joya's mother's mother, you have to write it in this way. Okay, so Joya is telling that Akhtar is the only son of my mother's mother. That means Akhtar is the son of this lady. Okay, so Akhtar is the son of this lady. So that ultimately means if this lady is having Akhtar as his son and the mother of Joya as his daughter, so that means these two parties should be having the relationship of siblings. That means the relationship of a brother and sister. That ultimately means that this man should be maternal uncle of Joya. So that ultimately means that Joya should be niece of Akhtar. So this is all about that. Okay, so how Joya is related to Akhtar. So Joya should be niece of Akhtar, and this is how the relationship maps are built upon. And I hope you would have been enjoying this lecture by now. So niece has been given at the option C, and we shall select it as our possible answer. Do you remember I have told you that even without looking at the options, you can answer it right, answer this kind of question. And this chapter is very beautiful. This is the beauty of this chapter, that if you built up the relationship map properly, then you can easily find any kind of a question and any kind of answer can be concluded upon even without looking at the options. So in this way, I believe and I hope that you would have been enjoying this lecture by now. Now, there are a number of questions which I am going to explain you right now. One by one, I shall be explaining all the things so that your concepts are clear and you enjoy this lecture. Okay. And after that, a test shall be posted to you as usual. So going further, so this is the question number 3rd. So this is saying that pointing to a photograph. So photograph is the first party of a boy. So this photograph is of a boy. Suresh said. So Suresh is the second party who is saying something. After that, it is following a statement. Okay, the statement is he is the only son of my mother. Okay, so this is the statement and it is being followed by the question. How is Suresh related to that boy? Now we have to make the relationship map of this equation or this question, and we have to find how the Suresh is related to that boy. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to write about all the parties. Okay, now I'm going to tell you in a very elaborated manner, like pointing to a photograph of a boy, Suresh said. So Suresh is the party who is saying something. That is why we have written the name of the Suresh on the left hand side. So the photograph is the second party. This is why we have written the name of the photograph on the right hand side. Okay, we have written it. Then it is being said that he means photograph. He is the son. That means he is a son of someone. Okay, so he is the son of the only son of my mother. So here my is being referred to Suresh. Okay, so Suresh is talking about his mother. This is having the higher status relationship. That's why we are writing here like mother of Suresh. Okay, so Suresh is telling that his mother is having only son. That means that only son should be Suresh. Okay, so that should be Suresh. So Suresh should be the only son of his mother. And he is telling about the photograph, that the photograph is the only son of my mother, and he is saying that this photograph is the only son of my mother. That means this photograph is the son of Suresh. Okay, because the mother of the Suresh is having only one son, and that son is obviously Suresh, and that photograph is the son of Suresh. So that means Suresh should be the father of the boy in the photograph. So this is all how the relationship maps can be built upon. So you can see that I have not looked upon any of the options, but before even looking in the options, I have answered you that Suresh should be the father of the boy given in the photograph. So the option of a father has been given in the option D, so that's why we shall select it as our possible answer, and in this way we can answer these kind of questions. So I hope by now you would have got the complete idea of how the things are done and how everything happens in case of the blood relationship series. Now we are just moving further, and this is going to be the next question. So this question is containing only two statements only it contains, but I must tell you there must be having the two parties. First of all, this is for sure. So Suresh said, so Suresh is the saying party regarding Anupama. So he is talking about Anupama. So obviously this is the first party, and he is saying that Anupama is my father's only girl child. So this is the statement regarding Anupama which Suresh is saying. Okay, so now the question is being asked, how is Saroj. Okay, so how is Saroj related to Anupama? So you have to answer, how is Saroj related to Anupama? So this is very easy to answer. First of all, what you need to do is to make the relationship map. So for that you have to find some blank space. After that you have to read the question again. Saroj said regarding Anupama. So Saroj is the saying party. That's why we have to write its name on the left hand side. And he is talking about Anupama. That's why we have to write the name of Anupama on the right hand side. He's saying that Anupama is my father's. He's talking about his father. So Saroj is talking about his father. So relationship of a father is the higher status relationship that obviously you know right now. So he's talking about his father. Okay. So he is telling that Anupama is my father's only girl child. That means this is the girl child of this man. Okay. So that ultimately means Anupama is a daughter. Anupama is a daughter of father of Saroj. That ultimately means this man is having two children. The first is Saroj and the second one is Anupama. So this is the boy which so ultimately that means these two parties shall be having the relationship of siblings. That means the relationship of a brother and a sister. That means Saroj should be brother of Anupama and Anupama should be sister of Saroj. So the question is saying, how is Saroj related to Anupama? That we can easily answer now by having that relationship map built, that Saroj should be brother of Anupama. So in this way, I have not seen any kind of options, but okay. Brother has been given at option A, so we shall select it as our possible answer. So you know, in this way, by just having the relationship maps built, you can easily find any kind of a question, and that's not going to be difficult for you right now. Just moving further with the next question. This is question number 5. Now you are watching on a screen. The question is again containing two parties. First of all, there is a boy. Introducing a boy, a girl said. That means a boy is the first party and the girl is the second party. And after that, a statement containing the relationship between these two and the further relationship, these have been given. And this statement is being followed by the question which is saying how is boy related to that girl. Okay, so this is the ultimate question which has been asked us. This is the complete equation. We have to build the relationship map from that, and after that we can make the conclusion how the different the relationships can be drawn upon. So what you need, you just need blank space in which you can easily write the relationship map. So introducing a boy, a girl said. So girl is the saying party. This is why we have written the name of the girl on the left hand side. After that, she's introducing a boy. Okay, so this is the first party. That's why we are writing the name of the boy on the right hand side. So the girl is saying he. So she is referring to the boy. He is the son. That means this boy is a son of someone. Okay, to whom he is the son, we shall find by going through the equation. He is the son of the daughter. He is the son of the daughter of the father of my uncle. So girl is referring to her uncle. So uncle is having the higher status or higher status relationship. So this is why we have written the name of the uncle just above the girl. So when here is nothing referred, so we can assume that he can be the maternal uncle of the girl. Okay, so this is all about that. So the question is referring to father of my uncle. So the girl is referring to the father of her uncle. So uncle is having a father. Father is having the higher status relationship. So that's why we are writing the name of the father just above the name of the uncle. So we have written that. Okay. So again reading the line, he is the son of the daughter of the father. That means this lady is the daughter of this man. So ultimately number of relationships can be built upon now. So this is a man. So this man is having two children. Okay, so this is the children one, this is the children second, this is the man which is the maternal uncle of that girl, and this is the lady. Ultimately we can make the conclusion that this can be the maternal aunt of the girl. Okay, so this should be the maternal aunt of the girl. How we concluded? Because these two parties, that uncle and that daughter of the father of the uncle, may be having the relationship of sibling. That means the brother and sister relationship. This is why if this man is the maternal uncle of that girl, ultimately we can say that this lady should be the maternal aunt of the girl, and this is very obvious. And if this lady is the maternal aunt of the girl, then any of his children shall be having the cousin's relationship with that girl. So now we read the question again. He is the son of the daughter. Okay, so now in the question it has been given that this boy is the son of this lady. Son of this lady. Okay, so we have made the conclusion. Now this is the complete structure which is known as a relationship map. Okay, you would have got the complete idea of how this is done. So this is a relationship map. Okay, now this girl is having a maternal aunt which is having a son. That ultimately means that this girl and this boy should be having the relationship of siblings, like cousin brothers or sisters. Okay, so that should be the relationship. And now we shall see on the options what is given to us. So cousin, brother and sisters have not been given, but simple brother has been given. We shall select it as our possible answer because nothing in the options have been given further. So now we shall select it as our possible answer. So in the option A, brother has been given. So in this way, you can see that these kind of questions can be answered very easily by just merely looking at the equation or the relationship equation or statement. It seems that can be very difficult for us to make a conclusion of these relationship, but by now, as we have already prepared the relationship map, we can easily make number of relationship from this map. So in this way, I hope you would be enjoying this lecture a lot. So now just moving further to show you the question number 6. Sixth seems to be somewhat difficult, but I must tell you that this is going to be very easy to be drawn. Okay. So the question is saying, pointing to a photograph. So this is the first party. Bajpai said, so this is the second party. And after that, one statement has been given. The statement reads as, he is the son of the only daughter of the father of my brother. So this is the complete line. Seems to be very complicated, but I must tell you, making relationship map is very easy for these kind of situations. And after that, this statement is being followed by a question that how Bajpai is related to the man in the photograph. So you would have got some idea regarding the equation of this question. First of all, what you need, you just need a blank space in which the relationship map can be built upon. So now just see the question again, read the question again. Pointing to a photograph, Bajpai said. So Bajpai is the saying party. That's why we have to write the name of the Bajpai on the left hand side of the blank space. Okay, so he's pointing towards the photograph. So that's why we have to write the name of the photograph on the right hand side of the blank space. So once we have written all these things, okay, after that, what we have to do, we have to read the statement equation. So Bajpai is saying that he is the son. So he is pointing towards the photograph. So this photograph is the son of someone to whom we are just going to see right now. He is the son of the only daughter of the father of my brother. So he is talking about his brother. So brother is having the similar or the same status of a relationship. That's why we have written the name of the brother just adjacent to the name of the Bajpai. Okay. So he is talking about the father of his brother. That means if he is talking about father of his brother, so his brother is having the relationship, but blood relationship. That means this man should be the father of Bajpai and his brother as well, and this is very obvious. So that means this man has two sons. The first name of the son is Bajpai, and the second name of the son is his brother. This is very obvious. Then he is talking about a daughter of the father. That means this man is having a daughter as well. So that's why we have written the name of the daughter. So daughter has been given here. Okay. That means this man is having three children. Okay. Three children. The first is Bajpai, second is brother, and third one a daughter as well. That means this lady is having the relationship of a brother and sister with the Bajpai. Okay. So finally, he is the son of only daughter. So that means the man in the photograph is the son of that daughter. Okay. That means that this man in the photograph is the son of sister of Bajpai. Okay. So in this way, you have to find these kind of questions. Okay. So this man in the photograph is the son of sister of Bajpai. Okay, so that ultimately means that he should be nephew. He should be nephew of Bajpai. So how Bajpai is related to the man in the photograph? That he should be the nephew. So nephew has been given at option A. So this is why we shall select it as our possible answer. So in this way, you can find these kind of questions, and I hope you would have enjoyed this by now. And in this way, you can just find these kind of questions. So this is going to be the last question. I think this is going to be the seventh one. Okay, so if we are just going back right now, we can see that we have answered so many questions. Okay, so we have answered so many questions in a way that that now this is going to be the last question. Okay, so this question is saying, pointing to a Varman, Madhav said. So two parties have been given. The first party is Varman and the second party is Madhav. The first party is Varman, second is Madhav. Okay. After that, it is being followed by a statement. And after this statement, a question is given. Okay. So now we have to find whether this is the right or wrong. Okay. So now what we have to do, we have to make it's a relationship map, and I am just going to tell you how you can you can build that map. First of all, you need obviously a blank space. So blank space is there. The question has been written here again. So what you have to do, you have to read the question very carefully again, pointing to Varman, Madhav said. So Madhav is the saying party. This is why we have written the name of the Madhav on the left hand side. Who is saying Varman is about Varman is being said. Okay. About whom is being said? About Varman is being said. That's why we have written the name of the Varman on the right hand side. So this is all about that. Okay. So this is all the things. Pointing to Varman, Madhav said, I am the only. So I word has been used. That means Madhav is referring to himself only. Okay. So Madhav is saying that I am the only son. I am the only son. That means Madhav is the only son of one of sons of his father. Here word his has been used for the Varman. So that's why father is having the higher status of a relationship though. So that's why we are writing the name of the father. So again, we are reading the line, I am the only son of one of the sons of his father. That means his father may have more than one son. Okay, so we are writing here son. So this is son one, and son second is obviously the Varman. Okay, so this is all that. Okay, so this father may be having the two sons. The first is first son A or son one. The second is Varman, obviously. And Madhav is saying that I am the only son of one of sons of his father. So that means Madhav can be the son of this man as well, and Madhav can be the son of this man as well. So this either this is the son of A or this is the son of Varman. So that means that Varman can be father or he can be uncle. Either he can be the father or he can be the uncle of Madhav. So this is how the relationship map of this particular question can be built upon. Okay, so father or uncle has been given in the option C. So this is why we shall select it as our possible answer. So in this way, I hope you would have enjoyed this lecture a lot by now, and you would be able to make different kind of a relationship map, and you can be able to simply build upon each and everything being provided by me. So I hope you would have enjoyed this, and you will be practicing more and more only, then you can expect your exam to be qualified. So now just going to inform you that regarding the next lecture, this is going to be regarding time and distance, speed, time and distance, regarding which we shall deliver you first of all the conceptual lecture, and after that the detailed lecture shall be given to you, in which as usual number of questions shall be explained and you have to understand each and everything. Regarding the next lecture, we shall be intimating you as soon as possible. So this is Gurpal Singh from Gursar Education. I hope you would have enjoyed this a lot, and would like to have your comments if you have liked this. Thank you so much.